Alright, hey everybody, Nico here. You guys can't see me because I'm having to use two instances of OBS to record this. This video goes out to Terrell, also known as SrA Gaming. A link to his channel is in the description of this video. I get asked a lot about how exactly I go about setting up my streams, and there's a lot of really small steps that each have their own advantages, and I'm just going to show you guys kind of, without actually a lot of talking through because I'm doing this in a rush, how my streams actually get to be live. And usually on this window right here, you can see my webcam. So yeah, click right here. This is my YouTube. Go to my Creator Studio and make sure I hit the right button. I did hit the right button. All right, good. So you're gonna want to go to your Creator Studio. What I usually do is I open up a couple of tabs. Here I'll start getting my music ready, and here I pull up my some stuff on my Google Drive. Here I've got a document that has all of the tags and stuff that I use. So like say I'm playing Destiny, I'll just copy all of those and I'll just leave that stuff open for now. Here, let's pull up some NCS real quick. I'll just go to a channel and let's just do all releases. I figured this out recently.
I started over a dozen times.
There's that. Apparently you can shuffle.
I didn't give up. So bring on your opinions.
So skip the ad. Leave the sound on. What I do is I use the mouse scroll thingy to control the volume here. Just leave it one tick above, like mute, and pause it. Alright, don't mute it and let it play. Just pause it. It's going to be easier for you to control. In your Creator Studio tab, go to your live streaming thingy, your events, go to setup, schedule a new event, whatever. Give it a title. There's like a set format for how I do my titles. So that should look pretty familiar to you guys. Try and give yourself like 2 or 3 lines of like your about or the description of the stream that you're going to do, because that's what people will see when they look you up. So here, this is just going to be showing you guys my streams. And hopefully I remember all of these little steps. So in there, that's where you would, so like if I was streaming Destiny, I would highlight all that stuff and like copy, and then you paste it down here, and it just pastes all of those tags. In your advanced settings, if you're doing gameplay, always make sure that you type in whatever game you're playing. So like Destiny will come up, World of Warcraft, whatever you happen to be playing. If you're monetizing your videos, monetize them. I don't necessarily need to monetize this one, but I'm going to anyway, because every once in a while I go back into my videos and I just monetize all of them, because I'm super lazy. So yeah, once you have your title, that date, by the way, isn't going to matter. Or that, not the date, the time that you start isn't going to matter. It'll start once you start your live stream, and I'll show you that in a second. So hit create event. Give it a second. Okay, there we go. So select your bitrate. Your bitrate, by the way, if you go into your OBS settings, so, oh Lord, help me. That one. So go into your settings, go into stream, or not stream, what am I looking for? Output. See, there you can see my bitrate's 2750. So here, I'm going to pick whichever range that fits in. Do basic ingestion, that's what I do. That's right about there. You can enable 60 FPS, sometimes I do, but I didn't realize that not everybody has A, a display that handles 60 FPS, and B, a like bandwidth that would allow them to watch in 60 FPS anyway. So most of the time, I'm setting up in a hurry and I kind of just skip that step. Unless I'm doing anything that's like really fast paced, like Destiny, where there's a lot of like camera movement and stuff. So you're here, all of this information is pretty useful. Your stream name, whatever that is, you're going to highlight it in a click. You're going to copy it. And in your OBS window, you're going to go to your settings, stream, and you're just going to paste it here in your stream key and hit OK. And usually right about here it's okay to start streaming, but there are a few other steps. So you're done with this part right here. What you're going to want to click now is the live control room. And everything looks like it's in place right there. go back to your OBS thing and I'll tell you about those settings that you really want to make sure are working. So here you've got like your different audios. Always make sure you check your different inputs. I've got WoW playing on my other monitor, so just to give you guys an idea of what that looks like. So that's what I'm doing on WoW right now, like literally nothing. You'll notice here in my sources I have a chat window, which you guys are usually in. But the chat window is reading something like there is no live chat or whatever. So the reason for that is this link is the browser link to the chat that I had for my last stream. So that's just a browser source, by the way. So to create the chat window, go to add browser source, and then the way to go, OBS. There, you're gonna put the URL for your chat thing. You adjust the width and stuff to give it the right without cropping anything out or warping stuff. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm actually just going to go ahead and delete that. Yeah, go ahead. So here on my chat window, I'm going to change this URL to the URL for this chat right here. So copy that URL, just paste it up here, and you'll know it's working once that is gone. Yeah, and right here, some stuff you can do is you can tell your people like streaming soon, or like welcome or whatever. So right here I'm just going to tell people like okay, test stream, that's how I set up. There. And because of how I have mine set up, it's cropped a little bit, so that first comment won't actually show up on my gameplay. Boom. So yeah, it's not going to actually show up right there. So that's fixed now. I usually try and catch that because when that thing is there at the beginning of your video, it looks really, unprofessional, kind of sloppy. I also have my chat window there for the same reason. This is the window I always start my streams on. So right, the next thing you can do, you can X out of that, you don't need it. The next thing you can do is check all of your audio levels. Check your audio levels on whatever it is that you're going to be capturing. So like if you're doing PS4 gameplay, check the capture all of these audio levels from your PS4 scene. Like I'm doing World of Warcraft, so I'm going to check these ones right here. I can tell my mic is going just fine. It's probably a little bit too loud. And like there's problems with my audio in general. That's not what this video is about. I'm not getting any desktop sound, so just to make sure that my desktop settings are correct, I'm going to hit play on that music real quick. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, then you can see some of the sound is going through. Go ahead and pause that again. And the sound is no longer there. And this WC, that's just my webcam mic, and I don't use that ever. I always leave that muted because I don't want any echo or anything. Why did my Photoshop open? That's weird. So all of my audio is just fine. You can check your webcam intro to make sure that that's working. But let's see here. Why is my... Oh, it's because my webcam is working on my other capture source. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's working here. So we're going to go back to the display. I don't have any of my lights on either. That's why that image quality is so terrible. So yeah, you should be just about ready to go live. Make sure you go ahead and pick the first scene you're going to show everybody. That's the first thing they're going to see when they go to your channel. And you start live streaming. I just do a black slate, and I mute whatever is playing in the background. If people are talking in Discord, I'll mute my desktop audio, and I mute my mic so that you guys don't, if I'm talking to someone who's here next to me, you guys don't hear me rambling at the beginning or whatever, and I don't talk over my animated intro, and I'll show you guys how that works in just a second. So yeah, go back here, go over to that live control room that I was talking to you guys about like 10 minutes ago. You're going to hit, here we go, start stream. Hold on a second. Back up. That step I told you guys to do, I totally forgot to do it. Forgot to copy and paste in here. There you go. That should work. Go back to your live control room. Hit preview. Hit there. Alright, so you've got your black screen. Now go ahead and switch to whatever intro or whatever you have in your scenes. That intro is just the, it's a media source, and the media source is just, you guys can't hear it here. It's a file that I have on my computer, courtesy of Denzer. There you go, now you can hear it. So that's one of the steps that I forgot. Mute these other things that you have going on in the background. So like mute that, otherwise you'll get a weird echo. Like we just got, like the sound wasn't synced up at all. And then you're already live streaming. That is set to stay like that for a few, I think it's 3 minutes. So that gives me time to make sure everything is set up and that everything is actually muted that's supposed to be muted, like this. And this is what I have on my main screen whenever I'm playing, and I'm playing my games on my second screen. So yeah, chat is here. You can see that comment I threw up earlier. And you're ready to just, you can unmute your mic and go to your webcam intro, which no one can see. Hey there everybody, my name's Nico, and this is Saint Knife Kill. If you're new to the channel, drop a like, share, comment, subscribe, do whatever it is you do, or do none of those things. I can't tell you what to do. You can't see my webcam because this stream is strictly for the purposes of showing you guys how I set up my streams, and I'll be uploading a video in just a second showing you guys how this stream actually got put up and all of those small little steps that I have along the way before everything is actually live. So thanks everybody for watching. And then you cut to your gameplay. And that's about it. Everything is pretty much set up. That's going to be probably the shortest stream I think I've ever done. So yeah, I'm about to go hit the gym. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting if you did. I hope this video was helpful for all of you, specifically you, Terrell, since you asked for this like a couple of weeks ago, but it's taken me a while to get this out. Jean-Luc is actually waiting for me to get my button gear, so we're going to go ahead and head out. They can't see you, bro. Say hi. They can hear you, though.
Oh, they can't see us? Oh,
no.
Okay.
Alright, so that's going to be it for this video, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys tonight. Bye.